Hi, I'm Robert Hurt. Thank you for tuning in to our monthly video address. Over the past month, my colleagues and I have continued our efforts to advance pro-growth legislation that fosters job creation and economic growth. As a part of this agenda, the House of Representatives passed legislation this month that I introduced to reduce unnecessary regulations that hurt investments in small businesses and discourage the creation of new jobs across our country. The bipartisan Small Business Capital Access and Job Preservation Act removes red tape implemented by the Dodd-Frank law that inhibits private capital from being invested into small businesses on main streets across our country. Private equity invests hundreds of billions of dollars into U.S. businesses each year, including companies across the 5th District that employ thousands of Virginians. Our bill seeks to ensure that unnecessary regulations are not restricting the potential for small businesses to receive the capital necessary to innovate and to create jobs. I was pleased that our bill passed with strong bipartisan support, and I look forward to advancing the bill through the Senate and on to the White House. In another positive development, I am pleased to report Congress has agreed upon a federal budget. As most people who are familiar with my legislative priorities are aware, I am committed to real deficit and debt reduction for our country, and this budget agreement reduces our long-term deficits without raising taxes. This agreement exchanges one-time cuts for long-term spending reforms that are not only good deficit reduction policy, but will also secure our military readiness by giving our troops the resources they need to defend our nation. After years of Senate unwillingness to even pass a budget, I am encouraged that we have stopped the pattern of handing over congressional budgetary authority to the President and his federal agencies and exercised our constitutional duty to establish the spending priorities for our nation. While this bill is only a small step toward the deficit and debt reduction we ultimately need, it is a small step in the right direction. I supported this agreement because it makes progress toward our goals by eliminating corporate welfare, cutting waste, and making significant reforms to mandatory spending, which represents the vast majority of our spending and is the biggest driver of our debt. It also brings us back to regular order, breaking us free from the pattern of stopgap measures, and again does so without raising taxes. When we return in January, I look forward to continuing to work with my colleagues to further reduce our deficits, eliminate our debt, promote job growth, and work for a brighter future for our children and grandchildren. Thank you for tuning in to our monthly video address. I encourage you to sign up for updates at our website at hurt.house.gov and join our conversation on our social media pages. Thank you.